Hello everybody and welcome to this episode of Infantry Outdoors. With fall in the air, camping season, hunting season, hey, you gotta eat, right? So today we're gonna take a look at the Ozark Trail Mess Kit set. That's coming up right after this.
My name is DJ Infantry, and I am legally blind. My passion for the outdoors has taken me to some amazing places, and I have done some incredible things, all with one mission in mind: to inspire you to get outdoors.
The pain I felt is paid for, all is said and done. Oh, I am restricted, fixed upon the web. I need to kick the habit that my mind is breathing in. Break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
Welcome to Infantry Outdoors.
Hi everybody, welcome to the program. As always, the Infantry with you. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Ozark Trail Mess Kit set I picked up at Walmart. As you guys know, it's fall, camping, hunting, all that good sort of stuff. We've got to eat while we're on the go. So I tried to find a inexpensive, lightweight set to cook my meals, heat my water, things like that. So I picked up this. The Ozark Trail Mess Kit, lightweight and compact stainless steel. Easy to clean. All pieces nest together for easy storage. Kit includes one 6.7-inch frying pan, one 6.5-inch plate, one 7-ounce cup, one lid, one point quart pot. Here it is, guys, as it comes in the packaging. So let's see what we get. Now these right here, I have used, well, this style of mess kit for many, many years through Cub Scouts, Boy Scouts. So it's going to be interesting to see how the new stuff handles or holds up. All right, first impressions. It kind of feels like a cheap dog dish, if that makes sense to you. If anybody has a dog. Okay, so how do we lock the handle in place? Let's see. We've got our plate. Our lid, which does not have any drain. Oh, wait, does it? No, it does not have any drain holes. A cup, which, to be honest, I don't know what you'd ever use that for. Some fire starting material. Here's our pot, which that's actually, I like the handle. That's pretty beefy handle. Pretty solid bottom of the pot. Now we're gonna boil some water in this today. So this goes with that. And the frying pan. Now, it does not lock. I do not really care for that. Yeah. So, yeah. That, not so good. So that's foul number one. Because I really, again, I don't see, there's no way to lock it here. It just flips and sticks. Now I don't remember on my old one if it did that or not, but I mean, that's not that big of a deal. But I can already tell you they don't sit even. And one thing I'm going to be curious about, we're going to fry an egg on this today, is how badly this warps, because this is like super thin pot metal. So you can hear that. Versus the pot, if you tap on the bottom of the pot, that's a lot more harder than the frying pan. So it's going to be interesting to see I guess the first thing we'll do is we'll get this one going. We'll boil some water in this. We'll see how this pot holds up to boiling some water, and we will go from there. But we'll fry an egg in the frying pan. We'll try out each one of these pieces and see how they do. If you guys are enjoying this and you like these types of product reviews, please click up here. We got a whole playlist dedicated to product reviews. And if you have a product, service, or something you like to get here on the program, write to us at infantryoutdoors@yahoo.com. We will get back to you promptly. If your product fits our target demographic, well, then we're always happy to work with new companies. So with that said, let's go get some water in the pot and get things boiling. What do you guys think so far of the Ozark Trail kit? Do you have one? Have you used one? Am I gonna regret this? I mean, this part, like I said, seems okay. The frying pan, I'm not so sure about. And then you have this plate, which you can always cook on as well. But again, it's thin pot metal. It all does go right back together so that you can nest everything, put it away. But yeah, let's get some water. Let's get to boiling. Let's see what happens. All right, gang, we got a pot of boiling water that only took minutes. There it is. Now, my question is, oh, it's actually cold. You can grab it. That is a bonus. Because a lot of the times when you're out in the field, I mean, yes, you could grab a stick, but you know, nothing works better than your hand. So I'm gonna actually let this sit here and boil for a minute, as if we had stew going, just to let it, you know, do its thing, to get broken, to basically get all that good sort of stuff. It's working. We'll see what happens when it cools down, and you know, the metal has a chance to expand and contract. So once we do this, we'll actually take our frying pan and we'll fry an egg on it. See how that holds up, and of course try our plate. The cup, I really don't know what, you know, what even like the smallest amount of water you would use in an MRE, I think is like 7 or 10 ounces. This is a 7-ounce cup. Not really sure. I've never used these. Comment down below. Have you ever used the little cup that comes included in a mess kit? Even in Scouts, I never used it. Comment down below, let me know. But we'll let this sit for a few minutes and we'll be back to check it out. So we've had it boiling here for a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the stove. Moment of truth, is it hot? It's not hot. Look at that. That's a good thing. So we've got our hot water. Ooh, that's hot. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this sit over here and we're gonna let it cool. Now we'll see what happens with the metal. So the next test that we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna take our frying pan and we're gonna make a couple of eggs. I've got the boys behind camera. They're kind of hungry, so I'm gonna make up a couple of eggs and we're gonna see how well our frying pan holds up. So stay tuned. All right, as our pan is heating up, believe it or not, I found a use for the cup. I'm gonna use to crack our egg in it. Use what's in nature, guys. Use what's in nature. Camp cooking with infantry. Welcome to the program, everybody. Today, we're frying us up an egg. Boop. All right, egg number 1. Okay. All right, egg number 2. Yeah, you heard that doonk? That's exactly what I was talking about with this pan. Doonk. This pan is super thin, and it's gonna doonk, 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 doonk. You know, like when you put a really thin baking sheet in your oven, that's what you can expect with this pan. Now, is that a bad thing? No, it's just made with really cheap, thin metal. For long-term durability, is that a good thing? Probably not. I would like a more rigid bottom on the pan, but in a pinch, it will work. It is cooking, it is doing what it's supposed to do. So, you know, at the end of the day, for the few dollars that Walmart charges for this kit, you know, out in the field, it does its job. It'll cook you an egg, it'll boil you some water. Now, We're gonna take a look at the pot here in a little bit as the water cools, but so far everything is doing what it's supposed to do. Yeah. All right. Egg is done. All right, guys, well, eggs are cooked. Here's the pan. Now, one thing that I will say that I do not like, and I've mentioned this again, see this? If you wanted to dump out some grease, it bends on you. So be very careful if you had hot grease or anything. But I did want to show you that this is what the inside of the frying pan looks like once we're all said and done, and that's only cooking 2 eggs using spray butter. Now, I am going to do a cleaning test on all of this stuff as well to show you if it cleans up, how well it cleans up, and how it stores back. So what I'll do now, we'll move this off to the side. Eggs are made. Water was boiled for the coffee. Let's see, is it still hot? It's still a little warm. We'll go ahead and remove the lid. So it holds the heat very well. That's still hot. Now, I like that the handle doesn't move, as you guys can see, and I was safely able to dump out the water. So that's another bonus. Now let's let this sit here for a minute while I go wash the frying pan, let that cool down, and see if there's any problems. Now with this frying pan, I don't know if you guys heard it as it was cooking. You heard it do that little boom, like some pans do, you know, that are made of cheaper metal. As far as the bottom goes, you can see that it's already got, I don't know if you guys would be able to see that, but it has spots. Like you can see that it's not flat anymore. You can see that it is where the burners were sitting, basically. As it heats up, it's going to start molding to that type of shape. But let me go give it a wash, and I'll be back with you guys in just a minute. Stay tuned. Okay, we're back pretty much where we started with everything here together. Now the pot, nice and cool. The lid isn't warped, which I'm glad to see. The pot held up very well. But like I said at the beginning, that extra thick wall did its job, okay? Now, the cup, we ended up finding a use for. The plate, very thin. I mean, it'll get the job done if you're out in the field. It'll make you your food for sure. It'll serve you your food for sure. Now, where I expected to happen, that's what the inside of the fry pan looks like after not only scrubbing it, but also using oven cleaner to try to remove this stuff. I mean, this is just what happens with mess kits, especially over time, from these stoves getting so hot. You will end up with burn on stuff on here that just won't come off. The better pans that you can buy won't do this. Again, this is so thin, it's already, as you guys can hear. But for the $6 or $7 that you pay at Walmart, is it worth it? I think so. And the fact that we can, again, nest everything together, wipe off the bottom, put that like that. Put it all back together, and there you go. You have a nice little compact cook set that will get you by in a pinch, get you out in the field. It'll definitely cook an egg, it'll boil some water, it'll do what it's supposed to do. For long-term longevity, I don't know how well that frying pan is going to stand up. If you guys like to try this out for yourself, I'll link this or a similar product to it down in the description box below. As you guys know, when you click our links, you do help out our program, which we do thank you for. But that's going to do it for this week's product review of the Ozark Trail Mess Kit. What are your thoughts? Drop them in the comments below or write to me at infantryoutdoors@yahoo.com. Any comments, questions, or concerns, or even if you have a product or service you'd like to get in front of our camera, write to us and let us know. But for that, that's all I've got for today. If you enjoyed this, please give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe for more. Don't forget to ring that bell for every Tuesdays when we post Trapping Tuesdays, Wednesdays when we upload, and Friday nights for our live streams. With that said, I hope that you enjoyed this again, and I hope that this and all of my adventures inspires you to get outdoors. Until we meet again here on a product review or somewhere in between, I'm the Infantry saying, Have an amazing day, everybody.